Hey, good morning, everyone. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. Happy Sunday. Absolutely beautiful here at Vanderbilt Beach. I'm down at the south end of Vanderbilt Beach. It's about 6:35, 76 degrees. Partly cloudy skies. The water's fairly calm here in the Gulf. Might see some nice colors here. Hit that share button, let everybody know I'm out here. Water temperature's 85 degrees. Happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. This morning's beach walk is for you. My dad up in heaven, I miss you, Dad. All the wonderful things you did for me. Gave me a good set of morals. My dad was a God-fearing man. He was faithful to my mom and to his God. Miss you, Dad. I know you're looking down on me, not only today, but always. It's fun being a dad, isn't it? It's not always easy being a dad. We're just gonna hang out here, take a little stroll, maybe down towards Pelican Bay, turn around, maybe come up Vanderbilt Beach for a little while, see what happens, see how the morning progresses. Something jumping out in the water. I think there's some dolphins out there. Saw something splashing out in there. Got to see some dolphins during yesterday morning's walk at Del Norwiggins. I don't know where they went, which way they're going. Seagull flying by, that's beautiful. The fishermen there. I don't know where they went. They were splashing around right out in there. Oh, I think they're heading down to the south. Pelican flying by out there. They're pretty far out. It's hard to tell with the little waves what's the dolphins and what's the waves. I was hoping they'd come racing into the shore. It's the vacation man. Good morning, Daryl. Happy Sunday. Thankfully, on Sundays, all is quiet over here at the construction site of the Ritz-Carlton residences. I sure don't like that view. I liked it better when there weren't condos there. Well, you can't have everything. I'm happy to have a beautiful beach to walk on. See if I can catch up to the little snowy egret up here by the water. Did you watch my highlight reel from yesterday morning's beach walk at Del Norwegians? Beautiful. Had a great shot of a little snowy egret's feet. Their little yellow feet. Looks like they have little rain boots on. And the sea stars, oh my goodness, those 9-armed sea stars, they were all over the place up at Wiggins Pass. And off it goes. Alicia, good morning. Happy Sunday. Again, all you dads out there, happy Father's Day. Don't forget Dad today. Today is his special day. Thank you. Always cool. They're setting up for an event behind me. Something for Bay Colony in Pelican Bay. Setting some tables up. Maybe a Father's Day brunch on the beach for the members. .35 with sunset. The Ritz-Carlton has a nice board over there. It tells you what time sunset is, tells you what the high temperature is going to be, the water temperature, sunrise, sunset. That's the clubhouse for Pelican Bay. Not Bay Colony, Pelican Bay. And they're setting some tables up out there. Looks like a little stage over here. They're going to set up. Father's Day Sunday brunch on the beach. Doesn't that sound like fun? Except for these dang flies everywhere. They are such an annoyance. Man. Can't get away from them. A lot of erosion along here. The little snowy egrets over here. One just took off. There was 3 of them. Now 2. Second one's keeps walking away from me. Walking down the beach here. See if you can snap. Decided to take off. Just gonna see if we can get a look at its little yellow feet. Storms out there in the Gulf. It's Same old forecast for today, about a 60% chance for showers in the afternoon, partly cloudy skies throughout the day, but there should be a lot of sunshine in the morning here. Do I see some sea turtle tracks? Might be some old ones. Let's see here. Yes, we do have a crawl here. And this is a great example of how strong these mamas are. Look at this. It's really easy to tell where she went up and where she came down the ledge here. That's a vertical climb right there. About a 20-inch, 24-inch climb straight up. But you can see how she has to dig in to go uphill. Then she just kind of slides down, takes a little ride back to the water here. We'll see if that's a good one. Where it goes, it looks like she came up and did a U-ey up here, because they drove through the tracks already. Yep, nothing up here. Not a new nest. We're over 140 nests here, if not 150 on Vanderbilt Beach. See the existing nests. Beautiful. Still dark here because of the shadows of the buildings, but gorgeous nonetheless. There's a dad with his little girl out there. He's picking shells up for her. How sweet. Getting off this ledge is tricky sometimes. What a great Father's Day. And just when you pass the Ritz, the beach gets a little more normal again. That big drop off is just around the Ritz. Just the way the beach hooks in and stuff causes that, I guess. So our turtle patrol's down there somewhere, checking on our nests. I don't see any more signs of fresh tracks here. I don't know how many nests we wound up getting at Del Norwiggins yesterday. Hopefully at least a couple. I think I counted 6 crawls. There might have been 6 or 7 crawls. I hope we got a couple nests out of that. I know we got one. We were up to, when I left, they had marked nest 142 at Wiggins, or not 142, 42. Vanderbilt Beach would be more like 142. You know, it's more than 3 times the length of the beach of Del Norwiggins between Clam Pass and the north end of Vanderbilt Beach, so they should have about 3 times the amount of nests. They actually have more now. Oh, I see 3 pelicans sitting right up close along the shore. Up here, they're going to be gone by the time I get up there. They're way up ahead of me. If you look really close, you can see them right about in the middle of the screen. 3 little dots. They're just bobbing up and down. Thunderstorms. Look at those clouds. Our thunderstorms out in the Gulf are pretty impressive. Well, they're just getting further out in the water. They were very close to shore a little while ago. Hit that share button and let everybody know I'm out here. Off they go. Well, at least we got a peek at them before they took off on us. Beautiful, those pelicans. All of our shorebirds are so beautiful. I love our white ibis. I might go down just past these condos here and then turn around and head back up to Vanderbilt Beach. Maybe we'll get lucky and see some dolphins again. Go back and watch my highlights from yesterday morning's beach walk at Del Norwiggins. And check out the Sea Star video. Holy mackerel. I recorded a 3-minute video of the sea stars. I had it, if I would have walked that entire south shore of Wiggins Pass up there at the north end of Del Norwiggins, it was mind-blowing how many sea stars were there. They were all starting to crawl out into deeper water when I got up there. I don't know what time they come in, how they come in with the tides. I haven't figured that out yet. Another little snowy egret passing by. Check out that Sea Star video. I filmed one little group of them. I don't know how many were there, 8, 9 in one little cluster. I keep forgetting to Google what you call a group of sea stars. I mean, they travel, there's a mass of them. There's been times at Del Norwiggins over the years that the bottom was just a carpet of sea stars. You went out in the water, they're just piled up on top of each other. I wish I had an underwater camera back then. Could be very well like that now. Just haven't gone out and looked. Let's see a new nest. Let's see something going up on the beach. I don't know if it's a turtle track or somebody's ATV or footprints just coming from one of the condos. Yeah. Darn it. I want to see a new nest. Get a handle on some numbers here. What you doing with Dad today? You taking Dad somewhere special? Or at least giving him a phone call? Father's Day is one of those holidays where, if you're like me, I like saying Merry Christmas to people, Happy 4th of July. But Father's Day, Mother's Day, you don't want to say the wrong thing and make somebody feel bad. Oh, here's a fresh crawl. I don't know, the patrol hasn't gotten down here yet. Turtle Patrol, they're still up on Vanderbilt Beach behind me. I thought that crawl we saw down by the Ritz was yesterday. Here's a crawl. Nobody's been by here. This doesn't look like a very big loggerhead here. This looks like a small one by the width of the tracks. She came up into here. She was facing this direction, kind of to the northwest. You can see how all the sand's kicked up back there. That could be a good one. I think I see a few more. Holy mackerel, as I look up the beach. It's hard to tell if they're little tracks that people make walking to the beach, but I sure think I see another one just up ahead and another one just beyond that. Wishing you were here. You wishing you were here, maybe walking the beach with Dad today? Nope, not sea turtle tracks. There's a couple of nests up on the beach. I'm going to go up to them and then turn around. Old nests. And then we'll head back up towards Vanderbilt Beach. Maybe walk past the Vanderbilt Beach Resort, home to the Turtle Club restaurant. See what their beach is looking like. Man, they lost a lot of beach there. Almost all of their beach. The condo just north of the Turtle Club, they have no beach left. It's just a drop off from the seawall. We're just starting hurricane season, so our bad weather's yet to come when we get our high tides and surges. Just storms cause that here in the summertime. We don't want any hurricanes this year. We want a hurricane-free hurricane season. No tropical storms. For anyone, not just us, for anyone. Good morning, Karen. See a set of tracks up ahead of me. And another little snowy egret. Boy, they don't want to stick around this morning. Usually they'll just let me get a little photo of them or a little video. They're being camera shy today. Being fussy. Fussy little boogers. Hey, thanks for the stars, Daryl. Huh. I don't know what, this is an old, this was nothing. Look at this. It's a crawl. There's nothing to it. Out of the water, U-turn and back down to the water. She didn't even get up the little ridge there. Just a U-turn. A quick little hello and goodbye. Bad Bob. If you're watching Bad Bob, happy Father's Day, my friend. You're an awesome dad. You take such good care of those kids. You and Sherry, awesome. Awesome mom and dad. Y'all are awesome parents. Not only awesome parents, you're awesome friends. There's one of our flies. He's sitting up on top of the camera now, trying to hitchhike. If you walk down the beach, you see people just waving their arms around in front of their face. For some reason, the darn bug repellent, the insect repellent bug spray, does not work on these stinking flies. Keeps everything else off. This amazes me up here. Walk up here a little further. I didn't have a plan this morning where I was going to walk other than walk on the beach. But this just blows my mind, our sea turtles. You know, we saw that climb that a mama sea turtle made up the little ridge down by the Ritz-Carlton earlier. That was maybe a 2-foot climb. This is a 3-foot climb here. They go right up it. Right straight up it. It's absolutely amazing how determined they are. I mean, this is almost a vertical drop off here. That's about back there it was almost vertical. Here it's about a 45-degree angle. But look at that. That's 4 foot. That's a good 4 feet up in the air from where I'm standing. This 123. I would love to be out here on the beach one morning and see a sea turtle climbing up this thing, climbing up this ledge. Especially while we got a little moon in the sky, because the iPhone can take some pretty darn good pictures at night. If there's a little help from the moon here, could get some good photos, not video. I downloaded a little app, a night vision app for my iPhone, and they stink. Looking for a better one. Think about just getting a red light. I have one. I just need to get a red piece of gel filter to put over it. I have a light for my hat that I can snap onto my hat. If you use a light, you use red. That's why if you walk the beach at night during turtle season, you'll notice all the lights are red along the beach. Or at least have a reddish tint to them. They're supposed to be red. But anyway, I'm going to turn around, head back up Vanderbilt Beach, see what's cooking there, see if it's getting busy. Not all the way up Vanderbilt Beach, just a little stroll. Donna, good morning. Happy Sunday. It is a beautiful morning here. It's in the upper 70s. Gonna get up to 88 or so today. Might see some rain here. There's going to be some scattered thunderstorms later today in the afternoon. It's supposed to have these partly cloudy skies throughout the day, but it's not too bad. They're letting the sun through once we get past all these condos. Good morning. Saw a dolphin earlier here when I started. Couldn't get zoomed in on it. It disappeared on me before I could zoom in. It was a little ways out in the Gulf. These clouds are beautiful. Even though they're thunderstorms, they sure are beautiful. Condos of Seagate Beach and Park Shore are down there in the distance. Clam Pass Park down there. Aren't the clouds gorgeous? You know me, I'm a cloud junkie. I love my clouds. They're just slowly creeping up to the north. Gail, good morning. Don't you wish that was you walking on the beach? Our little false coral again, our little sea turtle coral here, our loggerhead sea turtle just coming up and hanging a U-turn. Up and back. Thank you, Debbie. Again, happy Father's Day. Wishing all you dads out there, here and in heaven, the happiest Father's Day ever. Oh, it's beautiful out here. Little breeze, feels like it's coming out of the east. It's a beautiful Father's Day morning for the beach. Wish my daughter was here to take a morning stroll with her on the beach. That would be beautiful. My two loves. Well, two of my loves. Our Sea Patrol crew, Sea Turtle Patrol crew should be heading back down Vanderbilt Beach here soon. Hopefully I'll be able to catch them, and they'll give me a total number of nests so far. But they're up on Vanderbilt Beach up to the north. This is Pelican Bay where I'm at. These condos, this is actually Bay Colony in Pelican Bay. Rain and 67 degrees in Pennsylvania. Huh. We could use rain here. I know it puts a damper on everybody's beach plans, but man, we definitely need rain. In the afternoon. Let it rain in the afternoon. We're starting to get into that afternoon rain weather pattern. Coming up on another set of sea turtle tracks. We passed it on the way down, but if you're just tuning in, I'll share it with you. This could be a new nest here. This is showing some potential of being a new nest here. You remember who's out here doing all the walking for you, sharing the views. Facebook stars are always appreciated. I get a penny for each star that you send to my live feeds and other little videos and photos that I share. If you appreciate my efforts, think about supporting them every now and then. Tips hugely appreciated, hugely. No fees. You gotta pay a fee for those Facebook stars. The tips, there's no fees on your end. You can use my Venmo or PayPal account. You can find links to those in the text description of this post. There's very small fees on my end on PayPal. Nothing like Facebook. Nothing like Facebook. And that tip is instantaneous. Facebook can take almost 2 months before I see that money. That's what I think of Facebook. We had a nice little rain up here in North Naples in Naples Park yesterday afternoon. 3 days in a row now we got our rain in Naples Park. It's hit or miss in Florida with the rain. It could be raining at your neighbors and not at your house here. It could be pouring at your neighbors and not at your house. Or we get a sun shower. You walk out and it's raining and you look up and see nothing but blue sky. The rain clouds aren't directly overhead, just the winds carrying the rain. That's pretty wild. And you walk out and it's sunny and it's raining. Little patch of sunlight peeking at the water from in between the buildings. You kind of get a look at the water there. That's the one thing that I really don't like about Vanderbilt Beach is the condos block all of that morning light. A lot of people like it. They like the shade. Vanderbilt Beach Park, not so bad. That's pretty open. You still gotta wait till 8:30 for that light to start streaking across the beach. But where we got all these condos, forget about it. It's later in the morning for Mr. Sunshine. If you're out here working on a tan, this is not where you want to be. You want to be up on the roof of one of those buildings close to the sun. See something, a school of fish getting chased by something out in here. Just saw them jumping up out of the water. Now they're over in here. Just waiting for maybe a dolphin to pop up. And you see all the bubbles and swirls. no dolphins sneaking in on me. That would be cool. I am so looking forward to an up-close dolphin encounter. Oh, haven't had one of those in a long time. The closest we've gotten to dolphins was with Boat in Naples. Which, by the way, boatnaples.com. Check them out. Great way to get out on the water here in North Naples, boatnaples.com. Give them a call. Ask them about our Southwest Florida television specials. You're not going to find it on the website. The prices you see on the website do not reflect our specials. Call them. Ask them about our Thursday evening sunset cruise and our Saturday morning nature cruise. boatnaples.com. Captain Sandy, great people. I think I see our turtle peeps up here. Somebody's swimming out there in the water. I don't know if you can see their heads sticking up out there. Speaking of water, I'm going to get out in that water. The sun needs to get a little higher in the sky. Ooh, a bunch of little bait fish, little pinfish swimming by here. Little fingerlings, just under an inch, just little tiny things. Hatchlings, all down in front of me. Scattering now. They went down deep, went down to the bottom when I got close to them. The years that I've been doing my live feeds. It's been 10 years. Can you believe that? Being out in the water, only one time did a shark swim by me. One time, didn't bother me. I'm like, oh, that was a shark. Nothing I could do about it if it wanted to bother me. Very sad. That young girl that got bit by the shark up in Boca Grande last week. Almost took her hand off. Very, very sad. It's no reason to fear going in the water, though. That was a freakish thing. Man, so sad. That's the Ritz-Carlton on the right. Very pricey, like all of the Ritz-Carlton resorts. Feels good walking out here in the water. Water temperature's 85. Went down a degree since yesterday. Thought I saw something in the water. Way up ahead of me, could have been a swimmer. Could be the waves too out there. Maybe just the waves rippling over the outer edge of the sandbar. Are you wishing you were here with me? You gotta be wishing you were here with me. How could you look at this and not want to be here? You know, our morning storms, one thing that they do bring, besides rain, are usually some beautiful rainbows. Love seeing those early morning storms and the rainbows. Even the lightning in those early morning storms. See that pelican way out there, heading to the left? More sea turtle tracks. This was another false crawl. She went way up on the beach though. She went way up, and she just went way up there and did a U-turn. The Ritz-Carlton getting their chairs all set up for their guests. Coming up to Vanderbilt Beach Park. We'll walk by Vanderbilt Beach Park. Maybe get up to the Turtle Club, maybe just a little past the Turtle Club this morning. Waiting for that sun to come up, to pop out, and brighten things up. I see the Turtle Patrol, they're right dead ahead of me. If you squint your eyes, you can see the headlights on their mule. I don't know if they're actually coming towards me or if they're up there checking something out. I think they're headed towards me. Yeah, we're getting closer. Getting this all set up for maybe a Father's Day brunch on the beach is what I'm thinking. Here they go. How many?
153.
I guessed at least 150.
Did you see a lot down that way?
I didn't make it to Clam Pass. I saw a couple false crawls, one right up here.
Yeah, I know. With that one,
there's one that might
look. We've had a lot of false crawls.
There's one that looks kind of good.
All right, I hope so.
Yeah. Have a good one. 153 so far. This morning I guessed 150. Very, very cool. That's from the north end of Vanderbilt Beach down to Clam Pass. Our long distance swimmers are out there in the water. I don't know what direction they go. They used to swim from here up to La Playa and back, sometimes even further north of La Playa.
I was over it since fucking.
Oh, off they go. How about it? You ready for a 2-mile swim? 3 mile? I don't know what they do. They do some distance in the morning. Sometimes when there's a little more wave action, I catch them out of the corner of my eye. I'm thinking, what's that coming towards me? Oh, it's a swimmer. They're out here just about every morning. They're starting a little late, it seems, today. Very methodical, huh? Carrie, good morning. That is a good workout. I'm glad I caught our turtle patrol. It was a good stretch of the beach, too. They couldn't sneak past me. I cornered them. Woo, so quiet here at Vanderbilt Beach Park. Holy mackerel. Look at this. This is the way I like my Vanderbilt Beach Park. I'm sure being Father's Day, it's going to get busy. As long as that sun stays out. Still behind the buildings here. I see a little patch of sunlight up there on the beach. Just a little patch. I want to get a look at the water with some sun hitting it. This beach doesn't look like this in the winter months. Look at that. Hey Janet, good morning. Happy Sunday. You know, the flies weren't bothering me down there. I get up here now and the flies are buzzing around again. Ooh, swimmers are off in the distance now. If you squint, you can see them way up there. Can you see them up there? Gotta look really close. They're moving faster than me. 4 of them. 4 or 5 of them. Just curious what the beach looks like by the Turtle Club. Some sun hitting the water here. And it looks a little cloudy. Not bad though, not bad. Just getting their chairs out at the Vanderbilt Beach Resort. How's it going? Hopefully they're going to get some sand in here sooner than later. But this building next to the Turtle Club, their beach is gone. Look at that. Kind of. Two sea turtle nests up here. The Vanderbilt Beach and Harbor Club. You can see La Playa in the distance there. The tall, skinny buildings sticking up. Huh, no tracks here. No, well, maybe up ahead of me. Might be a Nunes. So far, 153 sea turtle nests here on this stretch of beach. If you're just tuning in. And our turtle patrol still has to check the south end. They have to check Pelican Bay Beach. morning. Well, I caught up to the swimmers. They're just off to my left out there now. So this would be nest 153 if this is a fresh new nest. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see. It looks fresh. I don't think I missed one. This, huh? It's 152. Where the heck is 153? I didn't see any tracks here. That's 152. Gulf Point of Naples. They got 3 nests here by Gulf Point of Naples now. There's another nest nice and high up in the dunes over there, right up on top of the berm. Very, very good place for that nest. The higher up on the beach and the higher above the water, the better. I'm having a great morning. I don't know about you. Having a great Father's Day. How about you dads out there? This walk is for our dads. Happy Father's Day to all of our wonderful dads here and in heaven. God bless you, my friends. Today is your day. If you want to see a picture of me and my dad when I was an infant, check down a post. You see me, my dad, and my mom. My proud dad. I was an only child. My mom and dad both had previous marriages. They were childhood sweethearts. My dad went off to war, married a French gal, and brought her home. And since he did that, my mom married somebody else. And then when they were 40 years later, they reconnected. And shortly after, they had me. It was kind of cool. I have a half sister from my mom's first marriage. There's a swimmer right here close to shore. I like when they carry their orange buoys so the boaters can see them. But my sister Faith, she was having her first baby. Her and my mom were pregnant at the same time. So her and her mom were pregnant at the same hospital, same doctor. Unfortunately, it didn't happen at the same time. My first niece was born 10 days after me. So I was an uncle at 10 days old. Hey Eddie, good morning. Well, this is about as far as we're going to go today. This has been an awesome walk. The weather has been just gorgeous. That sun peeking at me through the buildings here. It's bright. It's definitely warming things up. We didn't get a Father's Day dolphin, darn it. I was hoping. I was keeping my fingers crossed. Hey, Bad Bob. I already wished you Happy Father's Day earlier. Happy Father's Day, my friend. You and Sherry both awesome parents. Great friends and awesome parents. I wish you were here with me. Bad Bob, if you're still watching. I don't know if Bad Robert's on here. I got a Father's Day present for y'all. Yeah, it's sky. I love those little thin, wispy clouds. There's a jet way up there, leaving a contrail way, way, way up high in the sky. See it up there? That is so cool. That thunderstorm there, that thing is huge. Happy Father's Day. All right, my friends, that is going to do it for my Sunday morning beach walk here in Paradise. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, everyone, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country, a place that I so proudly call my home. God bless America, one nation under God. Keep her in your prayers. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.